post-growth economics and of a world, the kind of work that's being done, for example, with donut economics and prosperity without growth. So we are not looking at a world in which people cut down their incomes and they live with less. And I mean, there are definitely questions that we need to ask ourselves about the level of consumption that we can sustain as globally and also in our own economies. But I think largely there's a really important question about redistribution here, because if we accept that there is a sustainable scale to the economy, that we live on a finite planet and there is a set amount of resources that we have available to us, even though we may dematerialize, which I think is a bit of a misleading word, to some degree, there are physical limits to how many iPhones we can squeeze out of a block of raw materials. And I think that importantly, if we accept that we live on this finite planet, we have to start asking hard questions, but not hard questions about what everyday people need to sacrifice in terms of their consumption and go back to living in caves. I think a lot of people would suggest post-growth economy is pushing for, but actually we need to ask hard questions about power and politics and where is the wealth currently distributed, who has access to those resources, particularly in poor countries around the world. They have the vast majority of the environmental resources, and yet they don't see virtually any of the benefits as a result of having those resources. So I'd say we have to ask hard questions about wealth redistribution. I also would like to back in terms of an example of an economy that is not growing but is fantastically innovative. So Japan has been stagnating for the last 10, 20 years, and yet it is producing some of the best innovation. I also totally agree with you that in terms of we need not just technological innovations, but social innovations and political innovations, and I think that's pretty much exactly what I'm proposing in terms of post-growth economy, people in my field, but in terms of what I was saying in the talk, is that we do need radical innovation in these areas, and that might not be compatible with ever-increasing resource use, and that is okay, and that maybe we can think optimistically, rather than just thinking optimistically in terms of our technological abilities, also think optimistically in terms of our ability to say, actually, GDP is not the most important metric, whether it grows or it doesn't, and we think it's probably likely that it wouldn't continue to grow if we really put these resource constraints in place. But if that's the case, then that's okay, and we need to think about what it is that makes our lives good, makes them prosperous, and focus on that instead.
Can I come back on one thing? It's quite important. So you're not in favour of degrowth, you're in favour of continued growth?
No, what
But
I'm
you said
saying
you're
is
not in
that...
favour of cutting down income. Income is GDP.
Well...
Sorry, I'm not being difficult. I thought maybe I got the wrong end of the stick, that's all.
What I'm talking about is total... Because the vast majority of wealth in the economy is concentrated at the top. And so if you redistribute that, you can reduce GDP and still have the vast majority of people being better off. So it's a question of where the wealth and where the...
I agree with the distribution, but if you're not cutting income, you're not cutting GDP by definition. It's just and Japan, by the way, has higher emissions per capita than the UK does. So if that's the route you want to go, it'll take some time to decarbonise.
Okay, there are lots of different issues.
The last two questions, and then we've got
I'll be loud. John Bowles from Rinvest. The follow-on question to that very point is, what sort of policy implications do you see for development aid? Because when you put the map of the world and GDP impact on, in 2100 up on the screen, I was thinking about the images that we see sometimes of where oceans are expected to rise and what parts of the world that's going to impact. So, and maybe we just have a continuation 30 years, so years on the north-south problem, and new solutions are needed.
I mean, I completely agree with Christine on the inequality story. The inequality full stop, irrespective of climate change and resource use, but particularly tragic that the countries that are most exposed to weather and climate events, that are most have the largest agricultural sectors and that are least able to respond to this are poor countries, the countries that have got screwed over by this system for a very, very long time. So on that, I'm 100% behind it. It's one of the tragedies of this. One of the opportunities from an innovation technology point of view for these countries is, of course, that if you redraw if you start from scratch on technologies and you have new infrastructures, new behaviours and new institutions, they can actually start on a level playing field in terms of developing some of these technologies, or indeed they can even actually leapfrog us. They don't have to have extensive grids. You can have distributed energy with solar and batteries, in the same way that Africa actually leapfrogged us on fixed line telephony. They went straight to mobiles and mobile banking. So there is the innovation story, and the kind of growth story has certain advantages that allow developing countries to actually innovate, leapfrog, and then maybe sell back technologies to us, because we're lumbered with old infrastructure that we've had for the 20th century that was very much fossil fuel based. So again, if we do this right, we can have growth in a way that, you know, breeds prosperity from a better climate and less resource use, but also from more innovation. That won't do all of it, but again, let's at least start with that before we start telling poor countries that they can't grow, or that rich countries will have to kind of halve their GDP in order to allow poor countries to grow, both of which I think politically and practically will never happen. Sorry.
No, that's
Okay,
fine.
Talia Carr, I'm a coach within the sustainability sector. So my question is, if I were to fall asleep for 5 years and then to wake up either in the Dimitri world, where it happened as you would have desired it to happen, or in the Christine's world, how would they actually be different in 5 years' time?
So this is again a point that I'm sort of trying to convey, is that I don't think that we have to be technologically non-optimistic in a post-growth scenario. I think obviously we are looking to make exactly the same kinds of changes, but what I think focusing on sustainability and prosperity and not worrying about potential impacts on GDP allows us is more time and more flexibility in the way that we achieve emissions reductions, in the way that we achieve reductions in resource use. So it's difficult to answer your question exactly, but I think that all of what Dimitri is saying is that it is a really important component of post-growth economy, but I think it's just one part of the picture.
Yeah, I just, you know, I kind of ended my talk by saying that we've got to spend less time forecasting and more time designing. So I don't know what this Dimitri world is. I know that we can have a really optimistic world that looks very good. I don't honestly think we're heading in that direction, by the way. You know, we've wasted decades when we could have actually started 20 years ago on this story, and we'd have had a much cleaner, much more productive, much more efficient world, which would have had lower emissions and lower resource use, and would have been probably much richer. I don't know, maybe not, but I can't say that it would have been any poorer. Why on earth should it? Why should that world be less efficient, less productive, less innovative? And we can't afford to waste any. I mean, the biggest thing, the message that I would like people to take home is time is not on our side. This isn't something you can kick into the long grass, revisit it in 10 years' time, and kind of, you know, if you wake up in 10 years' time and we haven't taken action, we're going to be in so much trouble. We'll have put, it's not even the emissions that matter, it's the stock of greenhouse gases that's up there. These gases sit around for tens, maybe hundreds of years. We'll have put more into the stock. We'd have invested in more fossil fuel intensive infrastructure. We'd have invested in more fossil fuel intensive behaviours and institutions. So it will be even harder in 10 years' time. It's the chart, that brilliant chart you showed about bucking. I mean, one thing, we will decarbonise, whether we do it the hard way or the easy way, we'll get to net zero. The hard way, by the way, is just wiping out humanity. But if we don't wipe out humanity, we'll get to net zero, because that, to stabilise at any temperature, whether it's 2 degrees or 4 degrees or hell in a handbasket degrees, to stabilise, we have to get emissions to net zero so that the stock doesn't keep going up. So, you know, we're going to do this one way or another. So let's manage how we do it, and let's get going quickly. We don't know what it's going to look like or what it's going to cost, but it's going to be a heck of a lot more expensive if we don't get going, and we don't get going fast.
I love real debates where one puts some truth in front of the other. And I think that the more you talked and the more I saw some common areas.
Yeah.
So I think that one of the things that I take out of this is, why don't we stop talking about growth as GDP growth? Because if you're talking about wealth growth, then maybe you could agree that we could have a wealth growth at the same time decarbonizing. And so I think I'll leave it on this positive note, and I would ask you one little thing. We're back on time if we are starting the next session at 4:15. So I ask you to take a 5-minute break only, and then we're going to come back here and start at 4:15.